Which cheap and mass-produced item is stupendously well-engineered? The humble corrugated cardboard box. It's lightweight, strong, splash-resistant, somewhat padded, doesn't break down in heat, cold, scratch-resistant, recyclable, biodegradable and able to be assembled cheaply into any size. The basic design has existed for over 150 years. The retail shipping industry runs on cardboard boxes. The transistor toilets. They use nothing more than gravity to reliably flush. Doesn't use power at all. Ball bearings. LEDs, cheap diodes. Even colors. Okay, I dislike the blue ones, but tint them and you get warm white. Quartz movement clocks. You can literally pick one up for £2.50 here. https://gb/n/p/white-80454290/ The technology and gearing that goes into its functions is well worth the costs. The zipper. It's a very cheap mechanism that secures objects in a very neat fashion. No wonder it's used in most objects that need to be opened and closed, such as luggage and jackets. The aluminium beverage can. The ballpoint pen, clearly. Batteries are marvels of engineering packed tightly into a minuscule canister. Even AA batteries are incredibly sophisticated internally. Soda, beer cans. The design has existed for decades with few changes. It's a way of using a relatively small amount of cheap metal to withstand the pressure of carbonated beverages with a reliable opening mechanism. During pandemic, I also noticed that some companies stopped using thicker material on the upper ridge of the can, probably due to supply shortages. They instead used a sort of stepped system that appeared to be almost as strong. Glass bottles. Let's melt this rock into a clear, brittle material and turn it into what? Windows, decorations, screens. No, we're making pressure vessels, baby. Soda cans. The level of engineering in the average soda can is absolutely mind-blowing. The lighter. Spontaneously ignite fire basically whenever you want. Metal pencil sharpeners. The manual kind. Not electric. Don't buy the plastic ones in the school supply section. Go to the art section. Those metal sharpeners are choice. Bic pens, and lighters. Road reflectors, countless lives saved. Matches. Not exactly cheap, but I'm impressed that I can have a ceiling fan run on high for 15 years straight and not have it explode on me. Screws. Can you imagine what would happen if all the screws suddenly disappeared from world? Everything would fall apart. Tarps. A million tasks for them. They're incredibly versatile. Make a shelter. Make a floor. Make a carriage vessel. Make a weatherproof housing for firewood or anything outdoors you want protected. Use it at a picnic. It's better than a blanket on the ground. Because of the threading, they're still mostly effective even when a tear develops. And because of that same threading, they can distribute weight and hold up against snow and rain. Build up. Then you can just take it down. Spray it with a hose if needed. It's good as new. Fold it up to a compact form. And toss it in a corner until you need it next. You are never far from a store or gas station that sells them for cheap. Always keep one in your trunk. Those containers used to store Chinese food. They are durable, compact, keep the food hot, and don't really leak. They also collapse into a plate if you choose to. My favorite thing might be they don't take up much space in the rubbish bin either. Great product. And must cost less than a cent. Injection molded stuff like plastic ball valves. Stuff we don't think about, but is amazingly good and cheap. https www.youtube.com/watch v equals iigtkl4fsx4 Velcro. Clothespins, pegs, the wooden ones. People keep on trying to find some other way to do the job but never come up with something this durable and reliable. Tough question. I'd say stainless steel cutlery. How many other things in life are used almost every day? Then machine washed, thrown haphazardly into a drawer and regularly survive in a working condition for much more than a century. A doorknob and a lock. Not that they don't have their flaws, but I'd have a hard time making something that works that reliably that frequently. A red brick. Box wine spouts. They flat out don't leak. Not even a drop. The second you release the button, that's it. Impressive tolerances for such a cheap product. Hinges. I had to study on them for my engineering class. Manual can opener. Carabiners. Cheap. Easy to use. Super useful for just about anything. And the higher grade ones. 30-ish USD. Can hold up a truck. What else needs to be said? Plunger. Schrader valve. Just think of the number of those in service every day, from the most simple to complex pieces of machinery. And where we would be without them. Jerry can. https://youtube.be/swabfairs. Those thermic isolated cups you see construction workers drinking from. You can't say Stanley or Yeti is just junk after trying it out. Rubber bands. Hard drives. Fucking spinning glass disks that hold terabytes of data. As a new parent. Diapers. Disposable diapers in particular. Imagine being told as an engineer, you need to design a device to contain the vilest, grossest materials known to man. Both liquids and goopy solids. This device must have 3 tight seals against a constantly moving and wiggling life form of inconsistent size. Said life form has notoriously delicate skin, so the materials you can use are drastically limited. It must be able to be removed and installed in seconds by amateurs running on approximately 14 minutes of sleep, and it has to cost about 30 cents a unit. Casio F91W. Hi. I do clinical engineering tech work on research equipment. The Drummond pipette is easily my winner. We've got original ones that require very little maintenance, and when it does break, the parts are so replaceable our researchers don't miss a beat. The company produces the same original parts and it's super easy to work on. Paper clip. Legos. Virtually indestructible through normal means. Last forever. Extremely simple. Endlessly versatile. And now they are manufactured with recycled plastic. The Lego Group is also the world's largest manufacturer of car tires in the world. Zip ties, such a simple piece of plastic but so versatile. I have one of the old-fashioned chain-link fences. Some of the fasteners on the middle poles broken in high winds. The fence was swaying like crazy. A half-dozen zip ties on the 3 posts and it doesn't budge and nobody even knows they're there. The Wonder Bar. It's a crowbar. Bipolar junction transistors. Lego. When's the last time you got 2 bricks that didn't fit, or that were loose? The humble monoblock chair. Commonly known as those white plastics chairs you can find absolutely everywhere in the world. Mechanical pencils and their leads. Consistent size of the most fragile thing you've ever seen. Shipped all over the world. Hills hoist. The obvious answer here is the aluminium can. The intermodal shipping container. AKA the Connects box. There are millions of the damned things all over the world. In use every single day. They are stackable. Can be locked together. Attach readily to ships, truck-trailer frames, and rail cars. And can bear enormous loads. The cost of their manufacture compared to their economic use value over their useful lives is next to nothing. Ziploc bags. Paper clips. Never saw a defective one. Lego brick separator.